I will read it for a bit. This is just a behind story. Actually, it isn't. Save me! I wrote this one well, right? Hello, I am Jimin from BTS. In my first official solo album, Face, it contains the bitter feelings I felt over the 2-year pandemic, and I felt emptiness while feeling enjoyment, and I was able to recover it while being determined. It contains the changes to my emotions. Each of the lines of the song contains my emotions, but did you also felt the same? All of the lyrics are melted. With my heart, I want to look at the lines that I especially wanted to introduce to you guys. Excluding interlude, dive. That has no lyric. Let's go in the order of the track list. Yeah, first track, Face Off. Contains a lot of anger in it, and such emotions are revealed in the song. The lyric that expressed the emotion well is, I can choose this one. This is my usual story. I talked a lot. With SUGA, where human relationships are the hardest. People are really close, but several years later, there are other people next to you. One might be distant, but later, one becomes close. One trusts the other, but later gets disappointed. Friends become distant too. Such emotions. I think many people feel this. That's why I wrote this lyric. Yes, the next one contains my favorite movie, Like Crazy, where I was inspired by with this song. This is Face album's title song, Like Crazy. In this song, it's this part. I wanna stay in this dream. Including Don't. There were many situations where I felt these are phasey and dreamy. There is that emotion where I want my mood to remain in it. For example, while living our lives, we use the expression, we fell. It feels like we don't want to get back up. There are times I just want to sit down. I wrote the lyric based on that emotion. Next track, it's Alone. In the song, Like Crazy, I momentarily enjoy it, but suddenly, there are times when I recognize the current situation. What am I doing right now? Wasn't everything like this? Did I do something wrong? There are times I feel like that. Actually, the lyrics for Alone, I worked hard on this the most. I wrote this at producer's house. I went to my car and I was alone. I would stay for an hour and go back up. It was a hard song to write the lyrics for. It's a song that I wrote like a diary. Which part did I like the most? Let me briefly read it over. This front part of the verse. The intro and the verse parts, I like them all. This was my emotion. There comes a moment where I become awakened by it. The people who are together with me, we are not even close, but we act like we are. I think you guys might have experienced this too. If you didn't, that's better. But what am I doing with such person? There were times I didn't understand. That's the intro part. That's why I like this part the most. This part, actually. This is just a behind story. Day and night, repeating to fall. Bad twilight, I look away. This part, I was supposed to repeat it. Producer asked me, what if I do this and he was copy and pasting it, but it mistakenly only pasted a part of it. The emotions inside, something, actually it isn't. Save me! I heard it like that, for sure. That's why the part came out. Mayday, take me out. Producer wrote this line. The part that came out accidentally was a good part. This is track 5, Set Me Free, part 2. Just like the title. I experienced the emotions before this, and so I will let go of these emotions. I rescue myself, and I will go free on my own. The song contains that will. I really like the chorus part. In this middle here, we thought about putting different melody and lyrics. That was not it, it's just, let's just put that everywhere. It's really long. I really like just shouting these words. And among the lyrics that I wrote, there is this part. Over here too. This is good too. Going insane to stay sane. Raise your hands for the past me. Going insane to play sane is actually in one of the songs by BTS. If you look at the lyrics for On, there is a line. I really agreed with it. The song On also is a combative song saying, bring all the pains. That's why I used that line into the song. And in the bottom, raise your hands for the past me. I wrote this one well, right? Yes, this is the last track. This is the hidden track called Dear.ARMY. The producer suggested to me to write about my emotions to ARMY fans. And so I went home and right away, I used the guitar that I can't even play. I wrote the song. In this song, all the lyrics, I wrote it like a letter. I like it all. But if I have to choose one, this part two before, it's the part where RM wrote the lyrics too. I thought it was very emotional. I brought it over again. I wrote it in past tense. If we were together, even the desert could turn to a sea. I will write this and show it to you. I wanted to say this too, though. I think the fans have this strength. The desert might not become the sea, but the strength to raise the person up is something the fans really have. I am always thankful about that. Until now, we saw the lyrics to the Face album. To see the lyrics of the released album be completed, it went through endless worries and edits. If you want to know more about the effort and process, I hope that you can find it out through Face album making and Jimin's production diary on weverse. See you at weverse then. Bye!